Welcome you all to our channel ED Corner. Today we have an interesting topic for discussion. How to compute the cost of capital as per capital asset pricing model and retained earning method. Okay, before considering all that things, you should know what is the meaning of cost of capital. Yes, let me tell you what is the meaning of cost of capital. Nothing comes for free. You have to pay some money to raise the capital required for conducting your business venture. So the initial amount you are deploying to raise the capital, that is the flotation charge and other miscellaneous expenses which you are incurring to raise a capital, that comes under cost of capital. Yes. So a company has to be justifiable. I should understand the cost of the capital of the company should be minimum. Always the cost incurred to raise the capital should be minimum. And what should be more? The profit you're going to raise out of the venture should be more. Then only there will be a proper portion or mix between the cost of capital and the earning of the company. So today, let us first move on with how to solve a problem based upon capital asset pricing method. It's also popularly known as CAPM. So CAPM is generally used for a risky venture. When the venture you're carrying out is of risky sort, under such situation, I will be using CAPM method. Under that, I'll be estimating the return I can realize from my asset investment. So investing in an asset is like blocking the money for a longer time. I'm blocking the money for a longer duration of time. Under that situation, I have to estimate how long should I deploy the money in the asset so that I will earn a reasonable rate of return. Okay, how long the money is going to get blocked in a capital asset and what are the benefit my company is going to earn out of that. That is getting covered under CAPM method. The formula for calculation of cost of equity under CAPM method, it's like risk-free return plus beta factor into market return minus risk-free return. Okay, so risk is the essential element in a market. When there is no risk, there is no gain, a popular saying. And more the risk, it is being estimated like the firm can earn more profit. Okay, so a relationship between established under CAPM method between market return and risk factor employed in a business. Okay, let us solve a problem for better understanding. So here I have given the problem. The following data relates to a particular company. Okay, so as per this, they have told risk-free interest in the market is 10%. The firm beta coefficient is 1.5. That is, the beta factor is 1.5. I have to determine the firm's cost of equity capital using the capital asset pricing model. Yes. So what they are asking me to do, they are asking me to find out the cost of capital as per CAPM model, and they are given me the expected return, market return is 14% for the next year. Okay, this is the first subdivision what they have asked me. What would be the cost of equity if the firm beta factor rises to 2% and falls to 1%? Okay, yes, fine. By applying the formula, you can simply solve the problem. And we already know in case of CAPM is being conducted for a risky venture, and you will estimate what portion of asset investment will raise your cost of capital. That's what we need to do. I have already written the formula. Cost of equity is equal to risk-free return considering the beta factor and market return minus risk-free rate. Okay, we'll start solving the formula. Before that, you have to write the given figure. Yes, we will do that. Okay, first let me write the risk-free return. Risk-free return is denoted as RFF. Your RFF they have given to be risk-free interest in the market. As per the problem, it is 10%. First option itself they have given that. Followed by that, my beta factor. My beta factor is given to be 1.5. Okay, fine. My beta factor is 1.5. Next, what should I require? Totally three elements I require: RFF, beta factor, and RFM. That is market return. Okay, the market return for the first case, they have given it to be 14%. Fine, they have given that. Now simply we can substitute every figure given in the formula to derive your result. Cost of equity is equal to what? Your RFF is 10%. To this, I have to add beta factor 1.5 into market return minus risk factor. So it's like 10% on solving all those things. What I've got? I've got it to be 6%. Now my cost of equity is 16%. Okay, this is with respect to the first subdivision. So second subdivision, what they have asked me to find out is like what will be the cost of equity share capital if the beta factor rises to 2. Beta factor is 2. Okay, this is the second situation. Third situation, they are telling the beta factor is falls to rupees 1. That is falls by percent 1. Okay, beta factor is 1. Okay, first let me solve this. So I need to find out the cost of equity. We all know the formula. Let me substitute the same in the formula. Risk factor is same. There is no change in that. To that, my beta factor is 2. My market return is 14%. Minus 10% is the risk. Okay. So it's 10% plus 8%. Cost of equity in the second situation is 18%. This is fine. Now the beta factor is 1. Similar, same. Cost of equity is 10%. Beta factor is 1. So if I solve that, my cost of equity is 14%. Okay. So in the problem, initially they have told, they have given a figure. For that, I have found out the cost of equity. Apart from that, later they are suggesting few more adjustment which has to be done. Even for that, I have found out the answer. This is how it works. Okay. Proceeding to this, we will move on how to compute the cost of retained earning. We all know what is retained earning. Retained earning is the portion of profit which is being retained within the company itself rather than distributing it to the shareholder. Okay, if my company is retaining something, it is like an additional cost which is being incurred. Because if this is going to be distributed as a dividend to the shareholder, it goes out of my company. Rather than distributing it, I am retaining it, thinking like this is going to be I have a good growth in the future and let me use the money. That is the reason why I'm going to retain the money. So your cost of retained earning will be much or less similar to your cost of raising your equity capital. But this is relatively a lower cost. This will be relatively available at a lower cost because I will not incur any flotation cost. I need not issue it in the market. Brokerage charge will not be involved. These are the advantage in case of retained earning. Okay, we'll solve a problem. And before that, how to compute the cost of capital as per retained earning. It's like I told you there is a direct relationship between cost of retained earning and cost of equity capital because I told you only for equity holder you will be paying dividend. I'm gonna retain that. Okay, so I'm gonna draft a relationship between the tax exemption that is available and the brokerage benefit that is available, and that will be brought into close relationship with the cost of equity capital. So formula for cost of retained earning is cost of capital into 1 minus tax into 1 minus brokerage. Fine. I'll solve a problem. A company cost of equity capital is 12%. As I'm reading the problem, let me write down the given figure. Cost of equity capital, they have given it to be 12%. Okay. And what they are telling later, The brokerage cost for purchase of security is 2%. So the brokerage is equal to 2%, and the personal tax to the shareholder is 50%. Yes, tax to be paid is 50%. Compute the cost of retained. Yes, everything they have given, I have to compute the cost of retained earning. What is the formula for that? I have to consider the cost of equity capital, 12%. Yes, I have done that. To this, I have to deduct the tax rate, 1 minus 50% being the tax rate. And to this, I have to deduct the brokerage. Brokerage from the problem, I have got it to be 2%. Okay, let me solve down this. So it is 12% into 0.5 into 0.98. Thereby, my cost of retained earning is going to be 5.88%. Compared to your equity capital, this is a cheaper source because whatever the profit that is being available in my company, I have used that for a betterment of my company. So a company can possibly go ahead with cost of retained earning in order to finance its venture. Thank you for learning. We'll meet you with another interesting video. Thank you.